You probably can't tell from where I'm standing, but I'm actually on a very aggressive player versus player server. Right now there's actually a war on where people are just ravaging each other's bases right and left. And here I am, the lonely noob. And nobody's got to my base yet. And the reason why is because it's right there. Now, I kind of think of myself as a professional noob, and the reason why is because I can build a base on a 45-degree angle in the woods that I hear other players regularly drive by, and no one can see it. Now, it's not, you know, the most aesthetically pleasing base, but, if you can't see it from the road, then close enough is good enough, right? Anyway, I'm going to show you what I've done to put a base on a 45-degree angle. You got the incorporated a little rock action there too. Got my little walls there. Some of it's flat, some of it's not. It only took me a couple days to put this together too, so it's not like it was a whole lot of work, but it was challenging because it's on a 45-degree angle, you know what I mean? I mean, who puts their base on a 45-degree angle? A noob. Let me close the door and lock it. But yeah, there's been incidents on this server where people have been shooting at people and things like that, and that's not cool. I actually moved. I was in another base on the other side of the island, and it was just too much. All these players, a lot better than I am at shooting and stuff like that, were just freaking out on each other, man. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to find a little spot in the woods where nobody goes, and that's where I'm going to be. And I can totally see the road from here too. Unless you're like looking in this direction. Well, really, you can't even see it then because it blends in so well. I got a couple big boxes over here. There's nothing really in it. I just started the base recently, but I just kind of wanted to show you how to survive on a very aggressive server. And the key is not be seen, because if they can see you, they can shoot at you. And they will. Kind of want to avoid that if at all possible, but I don't go up here much just because I don't snipe people. I mean, I could, but you can barely see the road down there. I'm a little bit that way, but I'm literally in the treetops. And this base is literally a 45-degree angle. It was really kind of hard to engineer this nonsense, but where there's a will, there's a way, I guess. Anyway, you kind of want to stay off the roads in a PvP server. And what I've done, well, I give myself a quick escape over here too. Let me show you. There's a farmhouse kind of that way, and that way is the gosh, what is it? Kind of like it's like a little lake, kind of marshy area in there. Anyone who plays this game knows what I mean. But this is my kind of fast escape. And nobody's going to drive up here and try to get in this. I mean, you can't. And the angles are just too sharp. This base is nuts. And nobody comes back here. So that's my little base in the woods. I'll go over and show you the over here. make sure I don't see anything. I can't really hear the game audio all that well. I turned it down a little bit for this video, which is kind of a mistake because you need to be aware of every sound you hear. You can get mushrooms over here in this marsh. Oh, there's one, just past one. Let's see, edible mushroom. You got the blue ones, which cure your, I guess, radiation. And the other ones cure sickness, which can be helpful. Another thing, another noob tip, you don't want to keep your flashlight on all the time. You want to just kind of use it quick when you're looking at stuff, and then keep moving. Because if you're constantly keeping moving, you're a harder target to hit. Ooh, corn. And doesn't the lake look lovely? Yes, yes, it looks lovely. One of the people I know in this server had a huge base over that way somewhere, and it was wrecked. You know, and he's been playing this for a while, so you know there must be major action going on just down the road. Hats like this aren't very useful, but you can put them in a kiosk and try to sell them to other players. They go for like 3 cents. I don't know, but I think I'm almost up to $5. You're just finding loot, finding the AM coins, and do I have any AM coins? I don't even know. I don't have much right now. I died recently, that's why I look so pathetic, but whatever. You know, I mean, in this server, you know, I expect to, if I go anywhere or do anything, you know, there's always a risk. Nothing in the bag. You want to check TVs and stuff for AM coins. I've found AM coins in phone booths. Of course, dead zombies, but you know, that's to be expected. I'm gonna go this way. Is my light on? Turn that off. What are you doing? Okay. I don't really have a weapon on me right now. It's the only problem with being in this part of the map. You don't really get a lot of weapons. There's nobody over here, though. I mean, all of the aggressive players are on, I guess, more loot-intensive kind of areas. Just going to go up here and see if there's a gnome spawn. I like putting gnomes around my base. It's a noob thing, man. But yeah, I kind of wanted to show you my 45-degree angle base on the hill. That impressed the heck out of me. I don't think it's particularly hard to get into, but why would anyone want to, you know? You figure if they find it, they're gonna get into it, right? I mean, you might as well not even have a front door on, you know, if they find it. So, you know, 90% of keeping your base, I guess, from being attacked is its location. You know what I mean? Did I just run past it? I think it's over here somewhere. I lost my own base for a second there. You know, and you really can't see the lights from the road unless you're looking at it. And there it is, man. I jumped down a lot. It is kind of awkward when your base is not flat. You have to kind of improvise a few things, but you know, it works. Anyway, let me know what you think about my base successfully planted on a 45-degree angle that's been here for a while and nobody's messed with it. So, you know, hey. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I'm out.